nothing changes, nothing changes. We all know that. Yeah, we work towards these things in life doing the same shit that we've been doing, expecting a different outcome. That's not gonna happen. If you are cooking a dish and you keep using the same ingredients, guess what? It's gonna taste the same every single time. Maybe that's a bad example because if I cook a good dish, I can't do it again with the same ingredients. Growing up, I loved math. Remember those equations we had to solve? If you don't change any variables, you're gonna get the same output, right? But with our goals, sometimes we are so caught up in this idea that somebody owes us something and they'll help us change things and get to our goals, get you to the finish line, but nobody owes us shit. I made a video on that recently. The times I felt low in my life, all the variables were actually constant throughout the week. You know that feeling of being stuck or feeling stuck? Because always it's your mind playing the games. You're not stuck. Your mind is telling you you are. You're not incapable of getting that job. Your mind is lying to you. Stop believing in yourself. I moved to the US about 5 years ago, and to me it was not that easy to settle in and be comfortable living here. Nothing against the school or the place. I chose this school because it was in Ithaca. Ithaca is in New York, upstate. Beautiful town. But I found myself in this pattern of waking up, going to my classes, coming back, door dashing some shitty food, and playing Valorant, going to sleep, and then doing it again the next day. A few weeks into it, I stopped going to my classes. I would wake up, play games, be in my head just thinking and thinking and thinking about the could've, would've, should've's, all those would've's, but not doing anything. I didn't cook for days. I would order all my meals. I would hang up on friends, the ones who invited me to hang out. And I'm a very loner kind of a person. I like my own company. I love being by myself. And that can be such a powerful thing in today's world, but not when your mind is telling you to. But on this one day, I had a realization. I asked myself, why? Why am I stuck like this? I'm in the best place I've been in, I've always wanted to be, feeling the worst I've ever felt. It is because I was doing the same things again and again. And that can be incredibly helpful when you're trying to work out or building some good habits, but not when you're practically destroying your life. This reflection made me think of that math equation. All the variables have been constant, and I wonder why the result is the same. And you know what I did? I did a load of laundry. For the first time in days. I'm being real here. That one load of laundry, it changed my life. I can close my eyes and put myself in that situation the moment when I did laundry. I went on a walk. I went to downtown to this cafe and I ordered Jeff's Java Jolt. It's iced coffee. And then I came back. I called a friend of mine, asked him if he had plans for dinner. And then we went to the Italian place on corner, opposite to Chase Bank. I think it's closed now, but the next morning I went to a grocery store and got some real food for the first time in a while. And I started cooking. I started changing these variables in my equation. I told my wife that I loved her for the first time. We were friends, best friends at that time. I moved places. I got the best summer job I could have asked for. And one thing led to another. Life had a meaning. I changed, so my life changed. I was no longer stuck in these loops of negativity and stagnation. And I won't lie to you, the purpose of this channel, me creating videos, is to find some people who can relate and build a community, but it's also to help myself. Lately I've been feeling stuck, so I'm trying to change my variables. You know all the things that I talk about. 2 + 2 is 4, you know that, but we just need to remind ourselves of it, Our mind does a very good job of convincing us of these false narratives, but we shouldn't make it our own reality. If you are feeling low, you may get frustrated and you might want to click off this video. I remember when I was at the lowest point of my life, no one could have given me any good advice, at this one point at least. So if you don't agree with what I'm saying, that is fine. Don't agree with me, but try to understand, please. Stay with me. Try to remind yourself of the things you already know. Don't agree with me right now, but please understand it, and then you can agree with it later when your circumstances change. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Please tweak your equation. Let yourself grow. Let yourself walk through those false narratives. Don't let your past hold you back. Your past very well got you to the present, but if you change the present, you can create a new past. One that will lead you to this future that you never thought was possible. Alright? You got this. I got this. I'm Abhishek Sansanwal. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. And if you are new, please subscribe. Stay with me. I love talking to you. We're gonna have a lot of these conversations. We'll figure life out together, you and me. Yep. And we will talk again soon. Alright? You take care of yourself. I'll see you soon.